Hola, mi gente. Welcome to Conversations with Mr. Mario. And today's guest is Miss Sim, all the way from Hong Kong. It's light here in New York and it's dark in Hong Kong. Miss Sim, she's a little brainiac. She studied at Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. She wants to bring light to people's lives. She also wants to fulfill her own life mission, be a running the Gong Bath meditation. That sounds very interesting. And she also proves that bankers can live through their heart. So she's like a very much a giving person, all about helping everyone else. But now in her life, she wants to get married. She wants to have children. So Sim, you know how to help other people out. Why are you still single?
Hi, Mario. I don't know, to be honest, but I believe that everybody have their own timing for different things. There were timing for me to now. I think it's more about to grow and to learn about loving myself. And I believe that if this is my homework right now. I've been in relationship in a long relationship before,
Uh-huh.
10 years, and then after that the end of that relationship, then I kind of feel, I don't know who I am. So I start looking for my identity. And during that process, I discover so many things about myself and then so about humanity and about just why people do what they do. And then during this process, I discover my mission. So I think there will be right time, then the right thing will show up. So
Well, all right, hold on, wait. That you said a whole bunch of stuff there, and you said loving yourself. Did you like?
mm,
Was that something that you were you not loving yourself during that 10 year relationship? Like what's the connection
mm.
there?
Um, I, so what happened was, I think it wasn't, it was a beautiful relationship, but then we don't, it's becoming, we don't serve each other anymore in that relationship. But
Uh huh.
I still stay. And the reason, the fundamental reason, I think is because I don't value myself, knowing that there might be somebody will serve each other better. So I
Got it.
stay, and yeah, and then so after 10 years, I realized, oh, it just naturally we go different direction. It was a peaceful separations. Then
Were
then
you
I
guys
went
married?
to no, no,
Dated for 10 years. Okay.
yeah, but I want to get married, and he he said he wants to, but then 10 years time, I think he has his own story, so he just
Hmm.
didn't make it happen. It gets
Was
to a
was
point
he
that
older or younger than you?
he's older.
He's older,
Very,
and you dated for
yeah,
10.
very
Okay,
good
you
man.
dated for 10 years. Very good man.
Mm.
Good. You're such a nice person. It's like
Yeah,
we dated for
I'm
ten
very
years. No,
grateful
no
for
marriage,
him.
no children. But you're such a great man. That you know what? God bless you. You got a person like a positive outlook
Well,
on life. Um, you
so,
said
I, mhm.
you discovered your why. Did I hear you correctly?
My why, it's I think the why, the reason that we didn't get married, it's we want different things. He has his own story, so he couldn't break through that to get to a point to get married and have that
Hmm.
commitment. And so but I'm also responsible, and maybe I didn't display and I didn't demonstrate a person that he wants to settle with. So I have a lot more to grow. And during that 10 years relationship, I do grow a lot.
Right.
But it takes some time to move from breaking up, resentment, and into gratitude. And that's my healing process, and that's my self discovery. And it's so now I think about like 1 year later, I get to a point that I'm really grateful, and then I actually wrote him a letter, and it thanks him for making me who I am. And a lot of we do the effective blaming,
Right.
like
It's
what we
what do you say?
learned
You,
from
you do
the
effective blaming.
yeah. So that's the technique we
What's
learned
that?
from the Date with Destiny, the Tony Robbins events, which is we. It looks like I blame him for um, protecting me.
Hmm.
I blame him for making me very independent. I blame him for reminding me to wear the seatbelt every time I get into a car. I blame him for inspiring me to learn a lot of stuff. So this
Right.
is I blame, but it's actually to show and to recognize and acknowledge the beautiful things that he has contributed and he has done for me.
Wow. Okay. So it was a great 10-year relationship. It lasted how long it's supposed to last. And now a year later, you're in better position. I'm assuming. I mean, let me not put words in your mouth, but you're in a better position to get married and have children now than this now opposed to a year ago.
Yeah, that was actually breakup was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, I do feel that I'm in a much better position. It's still a journey. I realize that I know myself more. I find my
Right.
identity, and I now have the ability to see joy in many different situations. And this is such an important thing because you have to love yourself first, and then
Right.
to it's like your cup needs to be full, then you can give love. So now I'm still learning. I think that self love is better, but there's still always a way to. There's always like fluctuate in the
Uh-huh.
sense that maybe 80% full, but I want to be stay higher. It's not like self love is different from being selfish. It's
Okay.
that you know what you want, and then you are able to communicate what you want in a loving and wise way to your partner. It's actually
Got
to
it.
help your partner to see what they can do
So
and what should they
you
do.
talk about self love right now, Sam. How are you using this self love to attract your mate, your partner to you?
I believe that if I vibrate a frequency that is full of love on
Okay.
myself, on my body, on my surroundings, on basically everything,
Mm-hmm.
um, then it's the vibration will attract somebody who's also very loving, and
Okay.
that's one of the very important criteria to have a outstanding relationship. To be loving
Right.
and yeah, I have integrity and healthy.
You have integrity and what else?
Healthy,
Healthy. Okay. Healthy
loving.
what?
Healthy in two ways: emotionally and physically.
Got it. Got it. So you're working out, you're taking care of your mind, you're feeding yourself the right food. Good. So you're taking care of yourself, you're loving yourself more. And question, because you're in Hong Kong. I've never been to Hong Kong, so I'm gonna ask this question through my ignorance. What's dating life like in Hong Kong? Do you guys do you like what's it like? Are you using dating apps? Are you guys meeting in bars? Like, well, just enlighten me.
Um, well, this is like a combination. So I think the dating app is becoming, it's actually very popular, and then also from
Which dating apps are becoming popular in Hong Kong?
Bumble,
Okay.
Coffee Me Bagel, and Tinder is less, but it's still common. But then I was told that like different apps got a different audience,
Mm-hmm.
um, or people want different things. That's like the three things that I know of. And the other thing is like just through social events that or from friends. I
Great.
guess it's no different any in any other places.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was more conservative. That's actually what was going on my brain. Like maybe, but you said you are using like you said each app is for different things, right? Like different intentions. Tinder here in the United States used to be known as like the hookup app. I don't think it's that way anymore. But what kind of I guess
That was
stigma does Tinder have in China?
same. This is
Same.
the stereotype that I heard about Tinder. No offense. I mean,
I
it's
don't
just
own it. I take zero
assessment.
offense.
Yeah. So I mean, whoever watched this, this is just as long as two people's intention is like it's aligned, then that's perfectly fine. No judgment.
So
But that's
Tinder's
not my intention.
Tinder's the hookup app in China still.
Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong, sorry.
No.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is it or no?
I think they are there's still people. There are people want committed relationship would still use Tinder, I believe.
Yeah, because
But it's
it's
just like the
changed out
chance is
here.
higher.
So many people's
Mm.
profile because I'm on Tinder as well, and in their profile they say not here for hookups. Well, like in the
Yeah.
past, it was like Tinder. That's what Tinder was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. So
Hmm.
I got that sense in Hong Kong too.
Hmm.
But I think it's just like there's still possibility of a committed people and committed couples that met through Tinder. And
How about
I
eHarmony?
heard success
Do you guys
story.
have eHarmony out there?
I haven't used it. I don't not sure about that.
I've heard good stuff about it. Hey, question: are you on? You're on social media, right?
Yes, I'm on
Like, I,
Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram. Hold on a second. Instagram, right? Hold on a second. We have that. Hold on. There it is, right there. Okay.
Hmm.
So, if can people contact you through Instagram? Like, are you accepting of direct messages? Like, if
Yes.
somebody okay, cool. Somebody, okay, great. So, if you want to go to Instagram, check out Sim right there. You can send her DM. She'll be open to answering it. Um, have you ever had a date from Instagram?
Never. This would
Neither.
be interesting. But the thing is, like, it
See.
doesn't matter. It's just friends.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
Okay.
there's
Great.
no.
It's great because you know what? I guess it's a great way to start off as friends, but the intention is, right, the vibration that you're living on and the frequency that you're on is that you want to get married and you want to have children. Is there a
Yes.
certain like time frame for you? Like, I want to have children in 5 years, 2 years, within 10 years. Do you have any of those parameters?
And I think I can have children anytime if when I meet um the one. I mean, just like when I meet the my amazing partner, and I'm
Right, right.
ready.
What is so? Because I we know you're ready. You're good to go. I mean, right now it looks like you're in I believe you said you're in a hotel bar over there in Hong Kong.
Oh, I'm just yeah in the hotel lobby.
Yeah, so like right now, if like some gentleman saw you and was like, "Oh, look, candlelight. What is she doing? She's talking into her phone. What's going on? She looks so happy." If he would come up to you and be like, "Hey, my name is whatever," and you'd be open to meeting him anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, as a friend, I think for me, my belief is I need to really get to know someone and
Hmm.
to see. But the thing is, like, you can sense that you just can whether I can connect with that person, and is that person has a value that I appreciate and
Hmm.
inspiring and love to learn, and basically what my desire is, then that would help me to see, okay, is that something, am I making a friends or am I making a potential dating party person?
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes, very much. And I think that we can sense each other's whether we can have a deep connections. It can
Hmm.
happen really quickly. So
Good. So you're open to it.
love at first sight is very possible.
Fantastic. Hey, in the beginning, when I was doing an introduction, I did mention that you went to Hong Kong University, and I mentioned that you'd like to bring the light out in people's lives, right? What does that mean? And when you say I want to bring the light out in people's lives, like what does that entail, and how do you do that?
Um, so in my belief is that we all are energy, but
Okay,
we display in a physical form. So essentially, if you just remove, how do I say, from the energy perspective, we are just light. Some people the color of the light would be different. Some people are brighter, some people are less bright, and there could be also a moment that if we have a gratitude thought, a loving thought, or feeling grateful, so those are the high vibrations, then we will be brighter.
great.
So that's like we are just all just a light that just walking around. I don't
And
know
you
if I
want to
answered
bring
your
that out of
question.
people. You want to bring that out of people, right? So how do you do that? Like how is it that you bring that light out of somebody?
I think it's to recognize and then go inward. And that's why I really enjoy doing guided meditations. A lot of time we live in our conscious, in our left brain, in our mind. Then we are
Okay,
trained to analyze everything. So our left brain protect us by being the rational, the logical person. But then
right,
the right brain, it's our subconscious mind, that the intuition and creativity and all this is on the side. A lot of time we live on the left brain. We live on the rational being. But we, if you can go to live in your heart, that
right.
the energy of the brain is okay. The energy of your heart is much more powerful than your brain. So a
Okay,
lot of
got it.
time,
Wait, let me make sure I get the energy of your heart is more powerful than your brain, right?
yeah.
So when you're selecting and you're out there focusing on like I want to get married and have children, which one should you be using? The energy from your heart or the energy from your brain?
Both. You need both. But then I let my heart let me, and then to
Hmm.
feel, and then to open my heart to appreciate this person in front of me. So I'm
Hmm.
appreciating you this moment for having this conversation. So let your my heart guide me. So sometimes
Hmm.
there will be, doesn't feel right. So appreciate you, but so we'll talk another time. So, but there will be
Okay.
some people, there will be some people I just can't stop talking to you, and then
Hmm.
so that will be I just follow my gut feeling.
Got it. Okay, so you follow your gut feeling. You use a combination of your heart and your mind.
Yeah.
What are some?
Not
So, like, let's just go back to the example of you're sitting in this lounge there, and if you can have the ideal man, the ideal mate, the ideal partner walk up to you right after we're done with this interview, what would that person look like? What characteristics would he have on the inside and outside?
oh outside. Outside would be okay. Let's talk about inside first because
Sure.
what's within will be like displayed on outside. Um, so it will be a kind person, loving and considerate and masculine. It's I want to feel the masculine energy
Hmm.
and then very center. Like that's like number one. And intellectual and love to learn. So these are and then emotionally abundant. So that is
Emotional
about
abundance. What does that mean to
yeah,
you?
that is the resiliency, how resilient that person is when it comes to adversity, how quick we can change our state, how
Right.
quick we can find the inner strength and to help themselves and then to help others. So
Okay.
that's the
So
inside.
these are some things on the inside. Okay. What's on the outside?
Mm. Outside would be masculine. It will be healthy and center because the way that your body posture will show are you center or are
Hmm.
you it will be it doesn't need to be like like those muscle men, but then healthy and fit show and I like that person to be taller than me. So when I speak to him, I'll be like, hi. I want to
Okay.
admire you.
Okay. Great. So wait. Anyone who watches this has to smile. They're like, there's no way they can watch this and not smile when they see like the authenticity in you and like the sincerity and everything you're saying. You want to look up and admire him. How tall are you?
Oh, I'm like 161 centimeter.
Oh, this is beautiful. Welcome to the country. We don't use that. We use feet and thing. Okay, great.
Oh,
Hold on.
it's
We're
a
gonna
5'4". I
5'4". Okay,
yeah.
so the guy's got to be at least 5'8". You know, got you at 4 inches. So at least you can look up a little bit, right?
Yes.
Look at you. You're so funny. Okay, great. So he's tall, right? He stands centered, right? He's masculine. Um, and what else? Because he
Intellectual.
could walk right by you. Intellectual. Does that mean he wears glasses? Does that mean he walks around with a book? Does that mean he has an iPad in his hand? Because if he walks by you right now, you know, he's got to like you've got to know what he looks like, and he also has to know. Wait a minute, I'm Sim's guy, so you know what does he look like? You know, I know he's tall, I know he's masculine, I know he's intellectual, right?
Yeah, that's like very difficult question. Okay, glasses doesn't matter, and then the outfit doesn't matter. Then but you know what? When somebody who is center, and the
Right.
way the posture would show, it will be a madness. Oh, you're so center. Oh. So
I've
I
never heard that for my
say,
life that a woman falls in love with center. Like that's gonna be the new thing. Like because I, you know, like so if a woman comes up and goes, "Oh my God, Mr. Mario, you're so centered," I'm supposed to be like, "That's awesome. I'm great." I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that in my dating profile that I'm centered. See, like see how that works out for me. I'm
I
centered.
guess That's amazing quality, I think it's just something that people don't articulate very often. But to me, because okay, so probably so for me, the reason is I want to just fly like a butterfly everywhere to explore. But I would
Right.
love to have somebody who is the center just bring me back and grounded
Got
me.
it.
Yeah, so
That
that's
sounds
a
very
great,
passionate. Ground me. Okay. Right. All right. Miss
just
Sim is
calm
getting
me
serious
down.
here.
Yeah,
Did you just say
calm
hold me
me
down?
down.
Oh,
No,
calm me
no,
down.
no.
Okay, that's I'm
Calm.
just hearing what I want to hear here. Okay,
Okay.
Sim.
So since
Hey,
we, okay.
question about the right now we're in a quarantine time. Do you guys out there in Hong Kong, is it open now? You can go to bars and restaurants, no problem these days?
It's open now, but then we moved from having the maximum 4 people gatherings to now 8 people. So people start to go out,
Oh, okay, great.
mm,
Okay, cool. So
which
you
is a
can
great news.
go, yeah, because now you can go out and date. See, here in the United States, or at least in New York, we're supposed to wear masks. So that'd be
We,
interesting.
yes. Oh, really? So, yes. So we still need to wear a mask, but in a restaurant, when you eat, then you can take it off. But then when you walk on the street, then most people, I think 99% of people wear face masks.
Mhm. Yeah, we do. I walk like this all day. This is how I look. This is what I look like. So imagine this is my
Yeah.
dating. Like I go on a date like this. I'm like, hey, how are you? She,
Yeah,
But can you
I
see that I'm
know.
centered through this mask? I'm centered.
Yes. If you just sit still,
Sit still. Oh, good. Oh my God. Good luck with that one. Sitting still.
okay,
All
well,
right.
because maybe
Maybe.
that's actually a good thing because people like have uh, feel anxiety, feel uncertainty, and if you be an amazing listener,
Mhm.
that's a way to help people to be grounded, to yeah, to help
Okay.
them.
Fantastic. I mentioned the gong bath. What is gong bath? I know you said you want to fulfill your life mission through the gong bath.
Yes, so
Maybe you
God,
meet your guy through the gong bath, but I don't even know what that is.
yes, at gong, it's a musical instrument where you like dong. So sometimes when you when you have a new security that the IPO that maybe in Hong Kong. So when a stock listed in the stock exchange, then we celebrate things with like dong. That what it does is in the gong healing, the sound vibration coming out from the gong help our physical body to go to the theta brainwave very quickly. So sometimes we can't, when we meditate, some people feel, oh, I just feel very active thinking about stuff. And so the gong frequency can help you to kind of let your left brain calm down. So you go to your right brain, your intuition will come out, and all energy, instead of focusing on outside, you start to go inside so that the
Hmm.
energy can heal your body. So that's the
And
gong healing.
you want to fulfill your life mission. So what is your life mission?
Is to help people to find their inner strength.
Got
Because
it.
because a lot of time, or in my past, I would seek external validation. I want a certain job title. I want a fancy house, fancy car, nice handbags. But it's all from the outside. But if
Right.
we now I learned that um, your your worth doesn't equals to your net worth. So find your inner strength, and then you realize that you are amazingly powerful. Your
Hmm.
inside reflecting on the outside. The external reality is actually coming from your inside. If I feel that
Right.
now I'm in this like beautiful place because I have a good state inside, so I see beautiful stuff. But if I am now frustrated or angry, then even though I'm in a beautiful lounge, then I still find faults in it. So I want to help people to find um, to go inward and then find
Hmm.
that inner stillness and peace within them.
Got it. So obviously, in order to give that to people, you got to have it first, right? So you
Mm,
obviously have this inner strength. What are you doing now with like your inner strength, your peace, your the love for yourself, understanding yourself? What are you doing now that's different than you were doing before? Now that you know you want to get married and you want to have children, what are you doing differently now?
Mm. Now I have more awareness about my thoughts, my feelings. I
Mm-hmm.
have I have the clarity of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I am not defined by my job, my family, my hobby, my watch, my house. I
It's a
am
very nice
defined
watch, by
by
the way. I noticed it. I know you're not defined by your watch, but it's a beautiful watch. Just wanted to put that out there.
thank you.
You're welcome.
It's
Not that I'm
actually it's
defining
just
you by it at all. Just saying, it's a beautiful timepiece.
yeah, it's a present for my mom. Thank you. So now I know I'm defined by my value, and I define myself by what impact I can make to the world.
Got it.
So I value my so how I define myself is or my own KPI. My key performance indicator of how good
Mm-hmm.
I live my life is how much um, how many people I can inspire.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a so to have I need to have a measurable outcome. That's why I said I want to heal thousands of people in my life.
Got
And
it.
but I don't know how, so I'll start with 1,000. So in 2020, my goal is to do gone bath for 1,000 people. So that's
Okay.
like start with this and then see how it goes in the future. And so far, I am very happy that I now may do it for 335 people.
Okay, that's
It's
fantastic. And we're in May right now. So without the
mm,
pandemic, you'd probably be right. You'd be right on pace. But that's great.
yeah,
335 people. Congratulations. I'll
yeah.
give you one of these. That's great.
Thank you. It's so hard. Like every single headcount, it's treasure. So when I finished my 200 and crossed from 200 to 300, it was a massive celebration for myself. 100 is not easy.
Did you do a little dance? Like, well, how do you celebrate? What do you do when
No,
you celebrate?
just pat myself on the
I
shoulder.
just
Actually, well
because I
done,
figure
sis.
I'm going to offer this to you. I'll give you that when you get from 335. When you hit 400, and every
Yeah.
time you hit 100, I'll offer this to you. You could do what's called a 5 minute fiesta. I've been doing this around the world, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you change how you feel, right? Through motion, because motion creates emotion. Emotion, creates memories and memorable moments, right? So you can just
Yeah.
dance around and be like, yeah, another hundred, another hundred, another hundred. And that can be your celebration. I'll give that to you. It's called a 5 minute fiesta. There's a nice little plug for it.
Yes, thank you very much. And you're excellent in hosting that like 5 minutes fiesta. And we have done a dance party before. Mario, you're such an inspiration and just bring out energy from everybody. And you
Yes,
inspire
that's
me. Yeah.
really to do what?
To do so, I continue to do like dance Zoom party with my friends.
Oh,
And I've done
cool.
it once for my sisterhood circle, and then everybody loves it. So then now it become a weekly event.
Really? That's
Yes,
outstanding.
it
I want to join.
yeah.
Invite me. I'd love to go on there.
Okay, so I'll ask it's like a sisterhood circle, but I'll ask for the permission from
Yeah,
all
see
the
if I can come in.
sisters that
See if
were
I can
there.
come in as a special guest. Hey, question about the gong
Yeah,
bath. Can you do that online, or do you have to be in person to do a gong bath?
I'm trying to find the professional microphone to capture the sound. So I haven't done it online yet. So I tried, but at the sound quality, I need to get a microphone to capture it properly.
Well,
But
when
one
you
day I
figure it
will.
out, and yeah, when you
Mm.
figure it out, let me know. We'll get some people here in the United States who'll do like a conference call, a video conference call, and then we'll get 100 people on there. You'll go from 400 to 500, and then we'll all do a 5 minute fiesta for getting. Look at she said, getting to halfway mark. Let's do that. So figure
Yes,
it out. Get the
yeah.
microphone. We'll get a
Okay.
bunch of people. We'll do the gong bath. You'll go international, and you'll be achieving your life mission. And then probably in that journey, you'll meet this magical man who's centered, who's masculine, who's definitely taller than you. And did you just look up at him? Let me tell you something.
Yes, I'm just this imaginary man already here.
Whoever
I just
whoever
need a
whoever
physical
gets the baby is
body.
gonna be a lucky guy. You're gonna give him that smile. You're gonna praise him. You're gonna look up at him. He's gonna be like, "I am king." He's gonna be like, "I am Sim's man."
Yes. Let me embrace you.
Sim, you seem very excited right now.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's gonna come soon. I knew it. And
Oh, good
now
to
I think
know.
it may sound really creepy. The gong, the gong centers me. Every time I play my gong, it really
Right.
centers me. So
Every
I
time I
see
play my
so
gong, this is great.
I can see how this it become a like hashtag.
Yes, you should hashtag that every time I play my gong. That's great. Do that one.
Right. Okay.
Hey,
So then
quick,
it's
Sim. I didn't ask you this question. Have you dated in the last 3 years?
yes. I but I don't know is it a real date? So okay, so I always
Well, if you
wondered
don't
what is
know,
the
how's anybody
definition of
gonna
a date?
know? Yeah. What's the definition of a date?
That's the thing.
Well,
This somebody who I really fancy, and but we like each other, but he
uh-huh.
don't see me as a girlfriend, and
What does
it's
he
been
see you
more
as?
than
Like a buddy? Gives you like a big pound or something?
yeah, like special
That's not
friends.
dating. No,
Oh, okay, okay.
special friends. Hold on, that has different meanings here in the United States. What are we talking about? Special friends.
So that's the thing. So in Hong Kong, we don't have special friends. Okay, so or in the people that I know, I don't have special friends, and there's no
Special
non.
friends. Is that the equivalent of friends with benefits? Just trying to get clarification here.
Okay then. Yeah. So it's not. Yeah. So that's not what I look for.
No,
I
no, I
look
get
to
it. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure, like, because you say special friend. What does that mean?
special friends, and that didn't serve me. So I mean, I wasn't. That's not what I wanted. So technically, I haven't dated for the last 3 years.
Okay, got it. Okay, so you haven't dated 3 years, but I think, okay, so basically you've been working on yourself for 3 years, and you are at that place where you're absolutely happy, you're in love with yourself, you're very clear, you're centered, you know what you want. Okay, good. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe it takes a few years or some time. For me, it's been 2 months of just focusing because of quarantine. I haven't gone out, I haven't got any dates. So I hope I hope I can do in 2 months what you did in 3 years. And
Well, but I'm sure you can.
what?
It's the just the moment of decision that
Yes.
yeah. So the
Well,
self-discovery. But the thing is like I do meet people, I do see people and I have connection with.
yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. Never mind. So
Never
it's
mind.
just
Yeah, never
nothing.
mind. Focus
Yeah.
on focus on where you're going, not where you've been. Let's go back to you
I
looking
think
up
I
and
just
seeing your
take a
man.
hold for myself. Yes. Just
No, I
okay,
think
I
you're.
keep
I think
looking
you're.
up for that person.
Yes, and I'm telling you, he might be the waiter. You know what I mean? He comes over, and gives you a drink. You're looking up at him. He's everything you're looking for. Um, but then you stand up and he's shorter than you. That'd be funny, right? Um,
I'll stay
but
sit.
anyway, you'll stay seated
I'll
your
stay
whole
on my
life.
yes.
You just stay right there. We're good.
Yeah, so every time we speak still I'll make sure I sit.
Exactly. Well, this has been a lot of fun and enlightening. Thank you very much for staying up late out there in Hong Kong. It's your full 12 hour. I mean, your full 12 hours ahead of us, and I I hope that when this is all done, I'll see you in the United States. Whenever you're in the United States, please give a call. Um, I'm usually on the
Absolutely.
East Coast, so that's it. Hey, listen, I look forward to hanging out with you on the dance party. Let's make that happen. Let's get you a
Yeah.
microphone. Let's do the gong bath, and that's it. Listen, Sim, whenever I leave the conversation, I like to say "pasa afuera." Can you say "pasa afuera"?
Pasavela. Is that
Perfectly
bad?
said. Yes, "pasa afuera."
Pasavela.
You just said peace to my grandmother. Okay, beautiful.
Oh, sorry. Is that like a bad thing?
No, it's not. No. It's not a bad thing. It's very cute. Pas abuela. I love it. All right, everybody, check out Sim. You can see her on Instagram. She's awesome. Make sure you're centered. Make sure you're tall, and you're in like Flynn.
It's been such a
See?
pleasure talking to you. So much fun. Thank you,
Yes, pleasure.
Mario.
Okay, pasa afuera.
Pasavela.